This next question comes from Dr. Stephen Jones. NIST discusses the fall time for WTC-7 on page 40 of the summary report, where it's stated, assuming that the descent speed was approximately constant. However, observations by others of the descent speed show that the building is accelerating rather than being at constant speed. So the question is, why did NIST assume that the descent speed was approximately constant?
Well, I'm going to have John Gross answer that question as soon as he's ready, but the most important thing is this was a gravitational force, so gravitation is a force of acceleration. So I will have John clarify what we said.
Yeah, the force of gravity obviously is the acceleration of gravity is what's at the driving force, and our calculation was based on the amount of time from the top of the parapet to fall till it disappeared from view between the two buildings seen in the video. That time was established from the video by single frame search of the time, so that was down to 1/30th of a second. And then we did the same thing for when the top of the parapet disappeared. We found that time to be 5.4 seconds.
So, Steve, can you repeat that question? What is it that is being asked here?
Let me go back to it. The question was, why did we report descent speed rather than acceleration? The statements in the report has to do with assuming that the descent speed is constant.
Well, the descent speed is not constant. Obviously, it goes from 0 at the initial to a later speed. We computed the time that it takes to drop the roughly 18 stories that were in view. We also provided a calculation based on the distance from the top of the parapet to the lowest point visible to compare that with the free fall speed.
So I guess, is there a sentence there that explicitly, what does the sentence mean? Fahim, can you clarify that?
I think it's something that we need to clarify and correct in the final version of the report.
Okay. Thank you for pointing that out to us, because that probably needs fixing.